Just the other day, I found a low carb guru say something amazing. One of the biggest low carbers. It's amazing, these people. Low carb is just amazing.
Please reduce the recommended carbohydrate intake by half to reflect the current health status of our nation.
But the food pyramid is a punching bag. It's a scapegoat. You realize what these people are saying. Because people are so fat and because they're eating so much fat, the government might as well just tell them, don't eat carbs. Don't eat potatoes. Don't eat grains. Don't eat beans or fruit. Just go on a meat diet and fat diet. Butter, bacon, cheese, milk, and voila! The meat and dairy industry has gotten their wish. And these low carbers, they're always pointing to the government, RDA, food pyramid. But what are they supposed to do with a population that just won't eat right? They're stuck between a rock and a hard place. See, the reality is the healthiest diet is low fat. Part of the reason for the confusion is, and why the government doesn't go all the way there, is because they are factoring in the fact, the condition of the American people is that they don't want to go low fat. So what do you do with the food pyramid then?
If you have prediabetes or diabetes, you are essentially carbohydrate intolerant.
Because of all the fat you eat. A few days ago, it just hit me how people still don't know this. This was common knowledge in my circles 10 years ago. And the average person in health and diet circles on the internet still hasn't even heard this. We need to realize that and think about, well, why is that and what can we do?
Please reduce the recommended carbohydrate intake by half to reflect the current.
And that's not the solution. She does not know what she's talking about. Who was that person anyway?
As if carbs cause insulin resistance.
Yeah, as if, which it doesn't. This is just documented. I was telling someone this yesterday in a post. I'm doing these great posts, and I continue to win my debates in the comments, and I have not heard back from any one of them because there really is no comeback. I made a clear case, didn't actually tell someone I wrote a book about it. Oh, that's the person who said, I need to do more research. If I don't think sugar is the cause of every problem in the world, every health problem, that's what the person said. That I need to do more research. My comeback to that was I started doing diet health research in 1991. And I haven't heard back from that person because in my post, I went on to say the best stuff that I've learned in those 30 years, irrefutable. Fat coats the insulin receptor cells. When you tell people this, they get stumped when you explain it properly. And what I'm really starting to think that I'm just too smart for this job of making YouTube videos. I don't think people realize the amazing mix of creativity and smarts, making points that are probably going over people's heads. Yeah, that brings up another point. This year has gotten me to think people are even dumber than I ever thought. And I think social media is partly to blame for that.
There's a lot of people out there that have to make a living. Well, here's one way. Take a jackass like me. Go over their podcast.
What they are selling is a get out of critical thought free card to their audience.
I'm a moron.
Caught up in a fight between science and dangerous misinformation. That includes
The carb is a carb is a carb.
Therefore, sugar's good. Oh. Thumbs up. Join my base of sane people who don't want to play politics with their food. They just want to be healthy. Become a carburetor.